And we are live. Greetings, 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 world. This is your boy, John Ashford, all the way from Pretoria, South Africa, in the hot seat tonight with this powerful boss ladies. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. And for those who will be watching the replay, we are super excited to share some golden nuggets with you tonight. As I said already, my name is John Ashford. I'm resident in Pretoria, South Africa, all the way from Ghana, and working in the paint industry as a tinter, color matcher, and a technical analyst. And tonight, we want to share something exciting with you. Because for me, this evening, as I was about to leave work, there was something on the news that kept me thinking. They said AI is going to replace so many jobs that people are spending years getting degrees for. And today is the last day that they write in matric. So they're telling the matriculant that, guys, maybe some of you need to take a gap year and really think about what you want to do, because the world is changing and it's changing fast. And if you don't take care, this AI thing is going to be more of a doom instead of being a blessing, because some of us didn't take time to choose our careers. So we want to share with you about what it means when it comes to building an online business, what gives you more control for the future that you wish to have. And for me, this topic is very exciting because all of us are hoping for a better future tomorrow, a brighter future tomorrow. But it's something that is not going to just happen. Every day that we live in our lives and building brick by brick, we are living in the future in a way. So for me, this business had forced me the great privilege of looking into the future with confidence and hope, knowing that when that day comes, that future comes, I'll be able to have more time freedom, more financial freedom, and be able to help many people out there, especially naysayers. And I always say that I'm in Africa, and many people on this side haven't caught on with what is really happening. And I was in a company for 16 years, 4 months. This company was like immortal. It's been around since 1889, and it closed down, and it was very painful. I went through the Department of Labor, through processes to be able to claim something, and I met many people there from various companies that we make friends with, and it was heartbroken because every time you go, you find many people there from different companies. Like, companies are closing left, right, center. And some of us at this part of the world, we haven't caught on with it. And sometimes it breaks my heart. Guys, this online is here to stay. So I want you to hear from my business owners globally that we've joined tonight, who are enjoying this journey with confidence and hope and pride, building something for themselves, and excited also to help as many out there who connect with us to know that there is a future by and by. And we need not be scared and say that, oh, Millennium back is coming like the year 2000 with this AI. But when we are able to accept this and learn the tools rightly, we will be able to have a future that will be more exciting and brighter and a blessing to us and our families. So I'll hand the baton to Sis Notando to share with you about what she thinks about the topic. Take it over, Sis Notando.
Thank you, Brother John. Good evening, South Africa. Good morning, New Zealand. And good evening, UK, and everyone else. Hello, wherever you are in part of the world. Like Brother John has said, my name is Notando Kumalo. I'm a mom of two. I live here in the UK. I used to be a full-time registered nurse, but now I am a full-time online business owner who home educates her children whilst I do this business of mine. So today's topic, it really took me back to the time when I thought that I had control. I thought I had the control about my future. If any of those in the UK and maybe somewhere in the world, you heard the Chancellor today, they were saying their statement, their budgeting thing on there. And it was so I didn't realize that the minimum wage, they say the living wage, they call it, the living wage is going to move from £12 to 20 something to £12 70 something. And that is going to help a lot of people. And I was thinking, this £12 doesn't even cover anything. And there are some people who haven't got control of that, as long as you're an employee. And I was missing that control. When I was working as a nurse, I was always looking into my managers if there was a promotion or something I do. And one said thing, it comes to my mind when I wanted to go and do this course, I wanted to do advanced nurse practitioner. And that is how I had planned my future is going to go that way. And I was trying to do everything to go there. So when I approached them, I was told, by then I was a band 5. I was told, no, now we are considering on the band 6. That's what we are considering. They are going to uni, they are going to do that course. I thought, oh, okay, I need to work harder now. I need to get to that band 6 so I can actually do it. And thankfully to God, I did get to band 6. And then when I was there now, I was like, okay, now I'm here now. The opportunity is coming. I want to do that course again. And now we are looking at people who've got at least more experience as band 6s. I was thinking, oh my goodness, I will never get there. And, sadly enough, I left nursing before I even qualified to go and train to be ANP because someone else was planning my future. Someone else was in control, not myself. But with this business, I'm in control. I decide what I'm doing with that time that I have, with the skills that I have. If there is a skill I'm missing, I'm in control to decide that I need this skill. I need to get out and get this skill. No one says wait because someone, all these boss people here on the screen, no one will say, oh, wait, first, this one boss lady needs to go or that boss gentleman needs to go. No one says that. It is my choice. I'm in control of that, of my income, of my future, and my the flexibility of what I do with my time. I'll end it here and pass it over to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I will pass it on to Cecita, who is at work today, guys. She is currently at work, a proud nurse, but because of her passion and love for this business and exciting into the future of greatness and affecting many, she is here with us tonight to share with you. Take it over, dear sis.
Thank you so much, Brother John and business partner. And as he's already said, I am Sita. I am a mom and a nanny as well, living here in the UK with my family, originally from Zimbabwe, and also a nurse like Sis Notando, and also a proud digital business owner. The topic for today is really, it got me thinking. I remember when I started working where I am today, we used to have 5 teams covering the whole area. And few years ago, we had consultation, and those teams from 5 were shrunk to 2 teams. And it's something that we didn't have any control of, and you didn't have any say whether you liked it or you didn't. It's because you are working under someone's rules and under someone's consultation. So you have to be just do as you are told. And not just that, we had a lot of people, band 7, as Notando was talking about, band 6, band 5, and all that. And a lot of people were band 7s. But because of that consultation, people were told that now they're going to be downgraded to band 6 because the services no longer need all those band servants. Can you imagine just being told you have worked so hard to hire up yourself, to scale yourself up, but now you are being told by someone that you are working for that, you know what, your services as at that level are no longer required. So we are now going to downgrade you and you have no say. But with this business that we've started here online, no one dictates to you what you are worth and how many hours that you worked today and how many hours you are going to be paid for. Our business works for us, whether we are there or not there. We have this system that works behind scenes in the background. As long you set your business up properly, the business will work for you. And now this AI has taken over, as Brother Johnny has said. Some of these cuts in our jobs is because the AI is doing most of our jobs. And I can see a lot of industries, they are being squeezed or cut down or reduced staff that are working there. If you have no control, you will be one of those people panicking that I don't know whether my job is safe or not. But when we talk about this online business, people are still sitting saying, oh, I'm waiting for the right time, or when I am ready. When will that readiness come? And the problem with us people, when that readiness comes, is when a situation is presented. And now you are all over the place thinking, what about that business you once spoke about? And by then, you don't even have any money to start that business. A business is the best thing to start while you're still at your job, while you're still doing what you are happy in doing, before they squeeze you tight. And you need to start something that you know that it will carry you for the rest of your life as long as you live. And the question I will ask anyone out there, how secure is your job? None of us will stand up and say my job is secure, because you are working for someone that dictates to you how many hours you can work and how much money you can get an hour. But my business doesn't detect any of that. My business gives me whatever I put in. And sometimes I realize that I get even more than what I have worked hard for in my business, in my job. So people, if you are out there still waiting to open up a big department store or find a building to set up your store, you are working on something that is not going to go anyway. The life in this day and age, everything is going online. Our future is now online. That's where the world is going. So if you are hungry for change or looking for something to change your life around, this is where we are. Just step into the online space and check what everybody else is doing, and check that legitimate business that will give you something back, that you will have that flexibility that you have been thinking about all your life, and the freedom that you have been looking for the whole of your life. You will get it from this online business. And as a nurse, I have always struggled. I say this all the time when I come on this platform, seeing my colleagues coming back on their retirement when they should be living their life, when they should be celebrating that all the years of my life I've worked hard, now I've got my package, I'm relaxing. But they are the one coming back, fighting for hours, even extra hours, until I got to that stage that I said, you know what, I need to check on my pension because I'm nearly to that time. Let me grab it and see what is there. I got the shock of my life. And then that's when I realized that this is the reason. Don't be fooled thinking that working hard for 40 years When you finish, you get your big lump sum and your package will be comfortable. There will be nothing. But the problem is, by the time you realize, you'll be aged as I am, and you will not even have the energy to start chasing the hours or start looking for 3 to 4 jobs. So secure that future now as the world is going forward rather than going backwards. Thank you so much, Brother John. I'll give it back to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Great, great, great nuggets right there indeed. I will pass it over to Sister Vina all the way in New Zealand to take it on.
Thank you, Brother John, and also Sister Notando and Sita. Well, guys, you have heard it from the good experts. Well, my name is Davina Patel. I hail from the beautiful islands of Fiji, currently residing here in Auckland, New Zealand for the last 2 years. By passion, I have nearly 20 years of corporate environment experience in the area of finance, and also I'm a proud online mentor. And I have also been a person who carries a lot of family responsibilities. For example, I am a caregiver to a aged grandparent, parent, special needs brother, also to my brother and nephew here in New Zealand. I provide everyone with the financial support and emotional support as well. I sense that my family responsibility gives me a lot of more purpose in life and strength. My I would like to, when I came onto the online space, my passion always lied with, helping finance professionals also to create an additional income stream and gain flexibility. And also, that was one purpose for myself as well. The passion not only comes from my own journey, my passion comes from, growing up with all the financial struggles and how I had experienced a lot of all these responsibilities. I had all 20 plus years of corporate environments. I worked with for 9 employers, and out of that 9 employers, 7 were them. I was able to get employment through based on merits. 2 were them where I was able to get employment through referrals and recommendation. And for me, coming now for an additional source of income is because I'm an independent person, which means I only have a single source of income. And I've always, can't rely on the traditional job structure because of my age as well. I'm in my early 40s. As Sita has mentioned, we are all growing and we may not have the same levels of energy that we used to have 20 years ago, but we are building onto the online space in order to, create an awareness and then give people back of what knowledge we even know. For me, I'm trying to control my time because I feel that time is the most essential commodity as humans we have, and we're giving it away so freely, and we're not realizing it's we are giving it, and what are we benefiting out of it in terms of knowledge sharing? Are we designing a life that we want? Instead, I was a person who was missing a lot of family moments. I used to make all the tough decisions and tough choices of living far from family. So I made a decision in 2023 that I need to find something to supplement that income, because I know in the next 5 years, like what my business partners has said, AI will basically take most of our jobs, which is true. Because if you now even look in the finance jobs and everything, you need to be like, for a finance professional, if you're an expert in your area and you know it 100%, there are jobs that are being created where a human element of us, for example, we be adding commands in even into AI to give a certain scenario and outcome. So yes, AI will make jobs easier, but also AI will take jobs as well. But what are we as humans doing about it? The thing is, for me, whoever comes into my journey, who knows me very well, I love to inspire and encourage people because I have grown up through challenges and I don't want someone to go through what I went through. And most importantly, take charge of your own choices, your own decisions. If you want freedom, for me, I want freedom. What am I doing about it? I have designed an online business. I made it legal and legit in New Zealand. I followed the process, and I know in a matter of time, I'm going to learn a lot of new skills, meet new friends. Also, we are affiliated with a company that has been in the business for 50 plus years. We've been in the digital space for 9 years, and we just celebrated our anniversary. We are here to help people who, like, this is a people's business, meaning that you can be your most vulnerable self and you will not even be judged. That is the team I'm working on, because in my corporate environment, I will be very, for me personally, I had two occasions when my contract came to an end and I don't want, and on the third time, someone comes to me and up to me and say, Divina, giving me a warning, your performance is not up to par. Because you may be doing work not only for one person, but maybe for three or four individuals, but you're only paid for one. Then you sit and realize, am I valued? Am I appreciated? And in this business, that is the control you will get. You will build teams on where you can be your true self and you're not judged. You will no longer be dependent on anybody. And also, the level of knowledge and skills and the automation systems we have, over time you learn so much. You will learn how to create income streams, and this is long term security. Most importantly, it gives you direction as well. You can choose your own growth, your own goals, your own purpose. For me, is always supporting my family, honoring my faith as well, helping back and giving back, getting back flexibility and getting that financial confidence. And building a business is not about shortcuts, I would say. It's about how we empower. So it allows us to turn, the challenge we have into creating opportunities and align what works for your values. And we are designing a future that works for not only for us, but for our loved ones. So if you really want to know what we are here and what we are talking, connect with any one of us who you think you resonate, and we are happy to assist you. That is it from my side, Brother John. I give it back to you.
Thank you very much, Divina. Guys, you've heard it all tonight, as one will say, from the horse's own mouth. And there is a saying that a word to the wise is enough. If you've had ears, listen to what the Spirit says. And anyone watching us or those who will be watching the replay, that means the universe is connecting us together. It didn't just happen randomly. So take your time to listen to what we've said. And if it resonates with you, connect with one of us and we will journey together. And I think for me, one thing that I love about the online space is it's changing rapidly. And with that, we also have AI training connected to our business that it helps you to gain muscles and understand what is being done with this AI thing. You don't get frightened, because many of us are also a little bit scared when we hear of it and we don't want to even touch it at all. But like going to the gym, you can't just go there one day and get out, or you can't just go there and spy on people and get out and think you will get muscles. But getting there, taking the little you can daily, you build the muscles and understand fully about the AI. So thank you so much, and much appreciate all for joining us together. We'll catch up with you again next week, same time. Stay blessed, and let's do this together, because our future selves will thank us a lot. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Thank you.
Bye. Bye, guys.